Have you ever met someone who seemed almost too good to be true? Someone whose words flowed like honey, whose charm was so seamless it felt almost rehearsed. In the study of dark psychology, we call this glibness. It is not just being well-spoken, it is a tactical weapon used by high-functioning manipulators and sociopaths to bypass your intuition and gain your trust. Today, we are exposing the dark truth behind the perfect mask and why the most charming person in the room might be the most dangerous. To understand glibness, we must first understand the halo effect. This is a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. When someone is glib, charming, smooth, and confident, our brains automatically assign them positive traits like honesty, intelligence, and kindness. We assume that because they speak well, they must be good. The manipulator knows this. They use their verbal fluency to build a halo so bright that it blinds you to the inconsistencies in their behavior. The first major sign of toxic glibness is the lack of friction. Observe a normal, empathetic human being in conversation. They stumble over their words, they show vulnerability, they pause to think. A glib manipulator does not. Their stories are polished like a gemstone. They have an answer for every difficult question before you even finish asking. This is because they aren't communicating with you, they are performing for you. They are reading your micro-expressions and adjusting their script in real time to keep you hooked. This lack of friction is a red flag. If a person never seems to have a human moment of doubt or awkwardness, you aren't talking to a person, you are talking to a mask. The second sign is the shallow depth of emotion. If you listen closely to a glib manipulator, you'll realize they use a lot of words to say very little of substance. This is often referred to as word salad. They speak in grand platitudes and abstract concepts designed to confuse your logic while triggering your emotions. They want you to feel inspired, loved, or excited, but they don't want you to think clearly. Because when you stop thinking, you stop noticing the lack of actual facts in their stories. A sociopath can describe the idea of love or sadness perfectly because they have studied it like a language, but they cannot feel the weight of it. Their charm is a mile wide, but only an inch deep. The third and perhaps most dangerous sign is the predator's mirroring. A glib person will mirror your values, your hobbies, and even your tone of voice within minutes of meeting you. If you like Stoicism, they will suddenly reveal they've been reading Marcus Aurelius for years. If you value family, they will tell you heart-wrenching stories about their own upbringing. They aren't finding common ground, they are building a false reflection of you to make you feel safe. It is the ultimate psychological trap, making you fall in love with a version of yourself that they have manufactured. This creates cognitive dissonance. Later, when they inevitably hurt you, your brain struggles to reconcile the perfect person you met with the monster currently standing in front of you. Usually, victims choose to believe the mask because the alternative, that they were played by a pro, is too painful to accept. But why are they so good at this? The answer lies in the prefrontal cortex. Research suggests that high-functioning sociopaths have a unique neurological makeup that allows them to remain calm in high-pressure situations. While your heart would race if you were lying to someone's face, theirs stays steady. This physiological calm is what allows them to be so glib. They don't have the moral shudder that stops a normal person from being a predator. They see social interaction as a game of chess, and you are just a piece on the board. The fourth sign is the pivot to victimhood. When a glib manipulator is finally caught in the lie, they don't apologize, they pivot. They use their verbal dexterity to turn the situation around so that you feel like the one who has done something wrong. They will weave a complex narrative of how their difficult past or a misunderstanding led to the current moment. They use your empathy as a door handle to get back into your life. This is a form of gaslighting wrapped in charm. They make the truth feel mean and the lie feel comforting. So, how do we defeat the mask? As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. To defeat a glib manipulator, you must stop listening to their words and start watching their patterns. Charm is a distraction. It is the glitter thrown in the air to hide the sleight of hand. Virtue, however, is a habit. A person's true character isn't found in their polished speeches or their grand promises. It is found in the quiet, boring moments. It is found in how they treat people who can do absolutely nothing for them. When you encounter someone who is too perfect, do not lean in. Instead, step back. Ask them direct, factual questions that require detail, not emotion. Watch how they react when the frictionless conversation is interrupted. A manipulator's mask is held up by the momentum of the conversation. If you stop the momentum, the mask often slips. You will see a flash of irritation, a coldness in the eyes, or a sudden change in tone. That split second of the void is the real person. The Stoic path teaches us to value logos, reason, and truth above the fleeting emotions of social approval. Do not seek to be charmed, seek to be certain. A man who speaks less but acts with consistent integrity is worth 1,000 men who speak like kings but live like thieves. Knowledge is your shield. If these dark facts helped you see behind the mask, subscribe to Psychological and Dark Facts. We dive into the shadows so you can walk in the light. Stay guarded, stay stoic, grow.